So that's certainly much very interesting questions that like the Banette might have had when all our school might have that they wanted to get rid of like the Banette might have been the president of the team at the president of the Poland. He might have it might have been a guy and he might have heartlessly contacted that to like trick Banette into playing a game with him. Once he came to that location, he might have told Banette that he might have stayed with Banette in one of like the lots where and we make a statement that like they are going to play a game and basically he's going to like be Bennett and basically the task for Bennett is to like find him and that he has left the clue as to that they are heading off to in one of like the houses nearby. So like Bennett's task is to like find the stuff and find the clue from one of the houses nearby the lot and basically find that the owner make it back to like the owner. So they along the lines of that how that owner Bennett might have tricked Bennett into getting rid of Bennett might have been what might have happened if the field might have been redundancy. Like since then I'm looking for like maybe around a week might have passed and then have whole team since like might have left Bennett's like Bennett might have been separately trucking that for last school on each and every single one of like the house was nearby school like the lot for like clothes in an on-job manner and like by now when it might be simply worried and might be thinking of that and kind of disappointed and just remember the thing for like actually really coming down like the minute and basically actually finding out about like what I feel that there was the being an honor to the minute and basically at that point that something I'm still attempting to be feeling that the honor might have been genuine about like the skills and basically that way actually helping out with the with the set, helping out like the parents to like try to find with from any of like the nearby houses. I politely asking that person nearby and something the house my perspective is not that sort of thing. That I'm not actually eventually managing to find a clue connected to that the owner of like the bandit at like the exact north that like owner and Spanish might have also status like that that the owner of Banette might have accidentally left behind might be that thank you to use reflected in the scenario that I'm visible with. So the owner of Banette might have not at all intended to that leave such a great time might be that it is like in the scenario set up and through that place like I'm different lack and the including Banette lack managing to that to find that owner and at that point I'm going to find that finance and product and sales labs of finding out what might be a legitimate pyramid like the balance like the realistic leader who attempted to like remove that planet. Just like it's not that everyone. So like at that point I'm going to bring like the honor to the settings to the embrace that like action being for when I can now to the point like the embrace honor like the delivering office like other serving on and basically using it to like save the way like the block benefits like it's not that a lot. So like at that point I'm going to bring for today was that way I'm learning more about the most giving of that I'm going to decide them to have different than like the most private it's like in this narrative in the like profiting absolutely in relation and like for most likely depending like the Banette and basically battling that honor of like Banette and like defeating like the honor and like chasing like the honor which is like in the scenario that I was against. That way I'm totally playing like the situation is really something in like at that point like calming down like the club Banette and that at that point I'm totally playing that of deciding to do Banette that way honor and basically that way that Banette being absolutely happy. So that about the my very amazing now. But like right now that like the Banette like one of my job before we leaving like my job at least like the Banette at my job old Banette that we need to do that you to like leave behind in one of the houses for Banette to like find whereabouts would be any in the specific hardship item might be around the line protected to my job and I even like it to see my job given to that Banette before he might have been like the case that he met in Cambridge and I'm from bring by the coincidence alone that can go bring from one of the like the from the exact lot where like the minute and like so of my dog a bunch of accident my dog getting sent like a bring by jumping then what the remaining a hand tape item then containing lax the glue as to the with some delivering to the as and thing and then it to relax their but like their dogs. So it's not actually my very understood right now. That the world elected about while playing out of my doubt actually trying to so then it might have been what happened and actually they might have made proceed with like what might have been what might have happened with me with him. And since then I'm looking at the might like I'm looking the Banette might be steady going up to her home to pray that might be like might have been the case the manager I'm looking to the player when that might have yeah and worried like some parents and might have hoped for like the Banette to like leave their house by noon and like perhaps might have even attempted to chase away like the Banette multiple times but like it was single night like the Banette might secretly so up to like the girl's room might have been like it is certainly necessary until eventually I'm going to confirm what might have happened might have been that that the father like the girl might have had my grandfather at his job and basically he might have that is that to like kneel down might have been a case of kneel up frame. So like at that point I'm going to connect the parents might have home like the home to like to like that they have to like even this the that way I'm going to bring like in a different manner like I'm going to bring like the girl might have like along the fan from that town I like the house might have been what might have happened with the magic range. So like before and leave it that the house like the back might have likely put out like the edit that like the house for sale might have been like case the payment and I'm those items like the concept item of the might have been being but and like the bank might have done all that's why like the girl might have been at school might have been the case the payment. So that by the time the girl is back from school like I'm something like that hardship item might have been sold on and that might be how like might be that exact hardship item that might be uh, in that in people that we might the random. So and it might have ended up at like people in the economic thing at the end. So definitely I would print that and that way like the balance might have that was that on before night time before like when it showed up so that might have been what might have happened especially when the parents so like that night when it showed up so that how like when it might have been shown like see everyone gone might have been actually especially when it's when it might have kept on coming to that house eternally in the night hoping for like eventually one day for like the latter account for like Bennett might have like failed the incident and that confidence that Bennett might have had since then might be still even though the performance is strong might have been like case for the remember so like Bennett getting over like stands of like terms of having gone like this that the next thing that might have disturbed Bennett might have been like the missing hardship highlight. So then we have to different that Bennett might have at that point might have had made it when step up says that like what that the individual turn towards like Bennett in the picture but like I said when Bennett might have created want us to like read from like the hardship icon on Bennett might have been along the lines of that absolutely that might have been formed within like when it might have been that the user interface. So like that basis then like when it might have been might be loaded to the reason that like when it's then might have likely since then when it might have likely been separated something called like target item also might have been like the case with the meat like which is so that but we have children working for that sort of bigger or like the next time the very next time when it will be going up once again to like the town of the find that balance of we are running into like African team and that meant that some different like Spanish lunch of living what we that's the hard shape items on the three and they leave and straight away season that item and straight away leaving like not cable like not set on the but so since the number of different like Spanish like phenomenon had like the town the balance phenomenon the town like that point of like now that I'm looking in. Like I'm going to press this field of really wanting that hard if I come back and basically that way I'm so that went on of the field and long search for like as a team to find like the minute to get like the hard if I come back so like that is with an hour chat of this but actually let me find it then I think to find like the abandoned house and like there like I'm really finding that I'm finding that the manager and basically at that point I'm going to bring that the the team to be and right like the Banette and like a straight away setting out the Pokemon and really I'm looking that something that's happening and basically the street struggling up way into like managing to like using to feel like the Banette and like things that way feeling bad the content item that does not terrible. So like at that point I'm looking that the Banette to be sad uh while being in a side and a living state and at that point I'm looking Steve most likely talking to Steve that what might be at the amount of what may be that photo that uh the little the along with that Bennett but like the act that they can Bennett to shake not that in the so like Next, at that point, I'm not looking for like actually consuming and exactly comes down to the conclusion that like the might see the like the folder might be like the owner of like the Banette and like the bank might be faithfully waiting for like the owner to going to their return. So that definitely that way I'm looking actually maybe come to that realization as like how to like the hardship item to like Banette and it's at that point you see exactly according to like the Banette and giving back that hardship item to Banette and like them saying to Apple to like Banette and like them leaving is like the scenario that I'm looking for. Maybe after like taking the photo with like Banette with like the hardship item on like Banette that hasn't been taking a photo with like Banette and like that way that Banette having two photos along with like photos of like the girl and basically then that way that having more even more of platforms to look forward to select the future of not only that the girl so then that select and hopefully would like the future of one that select but also for like the hope of the national team as well to eventually like the future return back to that meet Planet again. Uh, to the end of the line, so like the extent to which that is the bond of friendship to have been formed by the between like entity and Bennett is like the scenario that I'm looking over. So it's like a leave my right now for that balance without it or like seeing like the hard cake items from like the band of like not that I'm looking for. And straight away getting like the not that I'm looking for. So definitely at that point I'm looking for like action team to have that top priority for them at that point that they believe that they would definitely want to like let Bennett know that they are fine with like giving like the hardship items to like Bennett that Bennett can keep it like they might desperately want Bennett to like know that and then before like leaving town and continue on with their journey might be along the lines of like a top priority at that point for action needs to be reflecting with knowledge that they might want Bennett to be at ease and at ease with like the hardship item might be a long trend for to be adopted before I can be such scenario that I'm looking at. But from that point on, that task to be to once again meet up with like Banette to be to basically silver task for like as a team because like whenever they will be from that point on, we're trying to like approach Banette like every time Banette needs to be under like assumption that is the action team that comes to like take away takes away like the hardship items from Banette. To be along the lines of that, I'm to clear that kind of like in the task that I'm looking at. And that kind of like for like Bennett maybe at that point it hopes that like Asian teams might usually use the town like Bennett to try to like stay away from like the abandoned house for a while. Just like the scenario that I'm going to control that Bennett decided to like temporarily stay at like the forest and I'm going to find that Bennett falling asleep and while Bennett will be falling asleep I'm going to find one of like the Pokemon in like the forest like basically not saying that the hardship item from Bennett and I'm going to find it's being in like the antibiotic basically that while the one on the thing freezing away like selfly freezing away like the antibiotic while beneficiously and getting reach to like the box like non that number when that kind of thing then the narrativity like what left when it would be picking up like when it picking up to that after from the like the hardship item haven't been gone and then straight away assuming that like if the culprit might be action team so like that way then straight away going up to like action teams and like trying to like battle action teams like it's not that a different but like I'm preferring initially kind of noticing that basically action you know having like the hard shape like that's not that a different so definitely I'm preferring that when it's eventually that in a paper manner like once again yet like in a child manner so when it's still dealing and heading back to that abandoned house expecting the scenario that I'm moving. So like I said, when I'm not different for like as a team to be properly wanting to like somehow find that okay by them again and leave to when and again is like not that I'm looking. So like as a team to be at that point I'm like the option that like man might have to play on this place like the hundred like somewhere in like the abandoned house to be along the line maybe as a team at that point. Assuming and like as a team would get deciding like head back to like balance like abandoned match and like head on the way so that form comes over the action team to be journey. So that was like as a team by surveying to like ending up running into what might be that like, I want to remember that that's why it was with like the hardship item or like the selection outside of it. So like action teams managing to like feedback like the hardship item from like the voice and usually has a team plan way going up to like the abandoned house and then finding that abandoned and then seeing the inside state and like the abandoned house and they are like improving like as like picking up like hardship item and usually giving it to them multiple mistakes and like giving the HeartShape item to like when it's like access for rough fight. This like killing with an arc kind of going. And it's like the prima doesn't really affect right now that the girl on like when in terms of the trick might tell you to return back to that exact sound itself. And at present might be that the nerve joy that sound might be like that with the play that really the scenario that here to like the prima during the right now for like what's going on like hand and team like I think a lot of the exact they are then on and literally that usually reaching a point where they can become quite and to be really ending up hungry a girl a specific girl has to feel that it's deep when it's on like and bring like how actual um pet Pokemon like and so the fucking to get in their trades and their at that point and they came up with that Pokemon and in their own manner like they sleep to some sort of like move and that causing like damage to that planet is like would not that again. So the point where like planet would have to be much too like the potential like it is not that so like that way and being pushing like manage to like the performance and right they are like empathy like and what's it telling the joy as to like how like planet got like injured and everything. So that at that point when like nerve joy would be hearing about like not sure of that sound to be hearing about like the heart rate, right? And about the job management. At that point, I'm thinking about like the shocking climate to happen where like typically my climate about the inner job that might be that turn on of that planet and would be that way that planet and like the planet on like find the reuniting like feeling just scenario that I'm with all the direct and nothing. So like from that point on like when stay and like the Pokemon that have from that day on, just like joy. That's the not that I'm about